I'm Little Ed.
I'm Little Ed, too. I'm Dr. John.
Sometimes I hate that guy.
Jump, podcast slow, tell him right, you can move on, well, you know. One brings the knowledge, the other keeps it straight, the change in the game.
This is Jimmy.
Brand new brains, facts.
You don't have no knowledge, just
You don't have all of his band
John keeps it straight, and making sure it's tight. Together they're a force, a podcast duo so fly, bringing truth and wisdom, reaching for the sky.
Hey, we got new cups. Say something, we'll send you one.
ed.john@gmail.com.
On the airwaves, bringing joy.
Comment, whatever. Reach out.
So follow us on Rumble or YouTube. Like us and share. Follow us on Rumble. Subscribe on YouTube, please. And
Share
help
with all
us
your
out.
friends, enemies, family, whatever.
Shut this off.
Coworkers, beer buddies, whatever.
What the hell happened?
If you know them, share it.
Yeah, so what's going on, Ed? It's been an interesting week. Nothing to
Well, apparently free speech is big in the news again. Because the left, they're double standard kind of people.
Yeah, free speech.
My favorite one is they all celebrating Charlie Kirk getting murdered for something he said and then crying like bitches because Jimmy Kimmel got fired for something he said.
Well, they're whining because a lot of people there's people losing their jobs, or who said stupid stuff. There's people, Jimmy Kimmel getting fired, or they canceled his show, but he's losing his show because his ratings suck.
Yes, he's horrible.
I seen the diagram. People look.
He's absolutely
I seen this guy. He's in the basement anyhow.
He'll probably win an award now.
And what he got up and said was pure lies.
Absolutely.
And then he doubled down and said, "No, I'm not going to apologize. I'm going for it more." And they're like, "No, you can't just keep lying." And he is. He's lying. I mean, he lied about that whole thing.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So,
Well,
I
there's
don't feel bad for him.
The whole social media is nothing but lies
This
about
is the same guy that did the blackface thing. This is the same guy that was on the Man Show with the bouncing asses and tits and making and carrying on sexist about women.
Right.
This is the guy that's done every dastardly thing that Democrats hate, but they love Jimmy Kimmel even though he's a nasty ass scoundrel.
Unfunny.
And he's not funny either.
No, not even
He's a
close.
dick.
Neither is Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert's not.
They're just not funny.
They live on their TDS. That's
Well,
their monologue is nothing but how much they hate Trump every time they come on the show.
And you know what? I think they're allowed to say that, John.
And that's fine. Say what you want.
Free speech. I mean, we probably got more people that watch our little podcast than they actually watch their show.
I've actually seen their show, come on. I can't get past the monologues of Stephen Colbert couldn't, or
Right.
Jimmy Kimmel's.
Well, it was all
something else
hit
would be on,
pieces.
and they didn't change the channel yet.
Right.
And that came on, and immediately, here I am cussing at the TV, going, "Oh, yeah, the son of a bitch!" He pisses me off the sight of him.
Right.
And I'm not the only one.
Oh, no. No, you are not.
And I saw the demographics. I saw and it's like,
It's horrible.
they didn't cancel him because he's left-wing idiot.
Well, Stephen Colbert.
Getting paid. He's probably not even really left-wing. He's probably getting paid lots of money to say that.
Oh, yeah.
And he's imitating it.
Like Colbert's show is $40 million a year in the hole.
Yeah.
So-
But I can guarantee you, if the other side offered him enough money, they would magically
Be Trump supporters.
be Trump supporters
Wearing
or
a
be
MAGA
supporting
hat.
something else if
Right.
they were getting paid the money.
Oh,
I think
absolutely.
they're going to go whichever way the money blows
Those
them.
people, they're bought and paid for. I mean, there's
And
just,
people don't realize that.
oh no.
I mean, you go to anything, any study, any science they're trying to declare now, or anything that you go to the vaccines, the science, it was all according to who paid for it.
Right.
And where the money came
Well,
from.
they say 98% of the scientists agree with whoever's paying them.
We hear that, people. Think about that. 98% scientists agree with where they get their money.
And we're allowed to say that because it's free speech.
Yeah. But back to the free speech thing.
Right. Well, we had a little incident here locally here around. We live in the middle of Ohio here.
What's her name? Samples?
Yeah, Heather Samples.
You sure that's it, Heather?
I think so.
Heather
Yep.
Samples? She's just
Peanut
downright
Gallery
vile,
says that's it.
nasty, mean.
Yeah. Well, she had some offensive buttons and hats and stuff at the fair,
Girl lives in Ashland.
and they kicked her ass out of it. The whole Democratic Party was asked to leave. I guess they gave them a chance. At first, they were saying, well, take away
Take that stuff down.
Right, and they took some of it down, but then...
Then it showed back
Then
up.
it showed back up, so they were...
Well, she's the same girl who had the sign in her yard that said, "Is he dead yet?"
Right, well, they had hats...
She's got TDS to the
and buttons that
max.
said that at the fair.
I know, but she had that sign in her front yard at election time.
Could you imagine if we were doing that with Biden? You know what I mean? And Biden was...
Well, I got a FJB sticker on my truck,
Yeah, you're not...
but I'm not wishing death on the man.
Yeah, you're not advocating his death.
I'm not advocating beating him up. I'm just like, screw you, I was tired of your bullshit. I don't like what you're doing. I'm letting you know I don't like it.
Especially in light of what's happened
And,
recently with the
you know,
political
if
assassination.
they wanted to have stuff up there, they said they hated Trump and they didn't like Trump and Trump.
That's fine.
I don't care. And if you hate Trump, I don't care. You're loud.
Yep, you're allowed to.
But you're not. But
You're allowed to speak out
overstepping
against
the
him.
boundaries when you're wishing death on the president, when you're going all that. Charlie Kirk, that son of a bitch got what he deserved. I hope they do it to some more. That's not free speech.
That's out of bounds. What cracks me up about
That's
these
hate
people,
speech.
like especially back to Jimmy Kimmel getting canceled, and he was canceled. These guys are the same people that didn't say a word when Roseanne Barr was canceled, or you know, countless other people who got canceled. You know, you can go back here and look at it, and you had a whole bunch of people that were
good.
canceled. You know what I mean? And
I was looking for that. Go ahead.
But nobody ever spoke out and said anything about their free speech or their right to free speech, but yet they want to die on this Kimmel guy. You know, they want to die on the hill.
Well, Jimmy Kimmel, you're not Jimmy Kimmel. You're not worth a shit. Come be on our show. You think you're so smart? More than welcome you. And I'm not going to talk derogatory to you. I'm going to find out what's in your little bean head.
Right.
Speaking of which, bean head, what is going on?
I have no idea.
Speaking of which, that free speech Inan Omar says, and you people don't even know who she is. I can't believe my friends that I talk to don't know who Qas
Omar.
AOC is, don't know who Inan Omar is, don't know who Rashid Tlaib is, don't know who Maxine Waters is, don't know who
Any of the squad.
that Cory,
Booker.
yeah, who's the other bald-headed one?
Timu Obama. Oh, wait. Hakeem Jeffries.
No, the
No.
woman, nasty as hell.
Presley.
She's not even in the office. She's a TV reporter or whatever.
Oh, right.
That nasty woman that's just completely unhinged. But they don't know who any of these evil people in the Democratic Party are. You guys got to wake up and see who these people are and what they're doing, because 4 Republicans saved Omar's ass from getting
Right. From getting kicked out of committees and stuff.
censored and kicked out of committees. One of them's a Muslim.
Well, we shouldn't have,
Republican.
in my opinion, Muslims shouldn't be allowed to serve in any aspect of the country. Just by their religion alone is completely against anything American. So, you know, it's like they voted recently to outlaw Sharia law.
I don't think anybody that's
passed.
not born in the, I don't think foreigners should be allowed to be in the Senate, the House, or be president.
Right.
Now, you get in your local governments where they live and stuff, whatever. It's not as big a deal.
Well, I disagree. That changes like, look at Dearborn, Michigan, for example.
Well, and there's the
Island-
exception, because
Omar wouldn't-
Muslims have taken over the entire
Omar
political
wouldn't be where she's at if there
spectrum.
wasn't for the Somali population.
She wouldn't be in. So this Muslim thing, though, it's getting crazy. And, you know, I don't know if I know. Do you have any Muslim friends? I don't really know.
No, I do not.
If I do, they're not telling me.
They're not true friends because their religion allows them to pretend they're my friend until they get a chance to kill me because I'm an infidel.
And this whole Muslim thing is kind of scaring me. What's going on?
And I don't even find goats sexy.
Well, and enough of that. I don't even want to. I don't like that, Ed, when you say shit like that, because
I
that's making
know.
us look bad.
I know,
And so
I know.
refrain from saying that. But let's keep it more on the level of what it is.
I can't
And
help it.
I know,
Sometimes
but
it
it's, I don't like that. And I'm not going to say shit like that.
Well, I will.
I'm
On
talking
accident.
I'm talking seriously that the whole ordeal is bothering me. It's scaring me. I'm wondering what's going to happen, because I see, like in Dearborn, Michigan, there's a Christian preacher or whatever, and they're trying to kick him out of his political job because they said he don't belong there, he's not allowed there, because Muslims have filled every position, and they want him out.
And they'll get their way.
Well, that's wrong.
They're trying to bring Sharia law.
And now they're playing that call to prayer thing like 3-4 times a day through the whole city, so people they're turning it into a Middle Eastern country. Go to hell back where you came from.
That's been going on in Minneapolis for years now.
Well, it doesn't belong here.
I agree. I totally agree.
That just doesn't belong here. You can say I'm whatever, an asshole, xenophobic, Muslim phobic, whatever. I don't agree with it.
Islamophobic is...
I don't care. Don't make two shits to me. Say whatever you want. I don't agree with it. I'm not going to
Marco Polo, the great adventurer, execution guy. Oh, what the hell was that?
You said Marco Polo. He ain't supposed to whack you.
No. But he traveled the world, He was an explorer. That's the new keyword for the bong, huh? But he said that he encountered Muslims too. And he says there's two types. You had your moderate and you had your radicalized. The difference between the two is the moderate would hold your feet while the radicalized cut your head off.
Yeah, I don't, we're in trouble because
well, they're the
one that implements Sharia law and all this kind of shit.
It's by design.
And shut down our freedom of speech. We will have none.
Well,
people don't understand that there'll be no freedom of speech with Sharia law and this Muslim thing. So.
Oh, I agree. Well, women in particular.
Back to this freedom of speech and what she had going on at the fair, because we got completely off a freaking topic.
See how you are? He does that, not me.
Do that. It's that, huh? It's the drying of the plants.
The vegetation.
The vegetation.
Right.
But I didn't know that would do anything to you. But anyhow, you got a button that says felon.
Fascist.
You got buttons that say fascist. You got buttons that said
8647.
8647. They also said we'll wake up in the morning and read his obituary.
Is he dead yet?
Is he dead yet? That's the kind of shit they had at the fair, which is supposed to be family oriented. It's supposed to be more for kids than anything. What they've done with their animals, the kids going to the fair riding the rides, family oriented. It's supposed to be happy, not.
Remember last year the Democratic Party was handing out flags?
Yeah, I had to laugh because they were hanging out flags. We went by the booth and she's trying to, I said, what? We said something was funny because she's like, I don't know if you want to take this or whatever. I forget what it was. It was kind of weird when we was over there because they knew who we were.
Right. And then we got Democratic people to talk to us because we had them flags, right? Because
yeah, and then a few Democrat people talked to us. Oh, look, they got the flags from the Democrat booth. We knew how to, get in disguise, so we get people to talk. And a couple of the old ones, though, they didn't want to talk to us, the older Democrat guys.
No, they didn't want to talk.
Because they didn't know why they was Democrats.
Right.
Because they're just stupid. Stupid old guys that always voted Democrat didn't know what was going on, and they knew if they talked to us that they'd be going,
what?
Well, I don't know why we're voting Democrat. We just always have because we're dumb.
Right.
And that's the people I'm talking about that aren't vicious Democrats. They're just not informed. They don't keep track, and they watch CNN.
Right.
And they're brainwashed and thinking.
How do they all feel about the buttons?
I would have loved to. I'd like to went and talked yesterday. It just wasn't working out. We should have went over there and found out how everybody felt about the buttons. But I don't think that's free speech. And I don't care what you say.
Well, free speech has always had its limitations. For example, the old saying is you can't yell fire in a crowded movie theater. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not free speech. That's,
Right, well,
that's insinuating a riot.
It's got its limitations. You can't advocate for the death of somebody or something like that. That's not free speech.
What's going to
That's just
happen?
harassment. That's violent rhetoric.
What is going to happen with this free speech discussion and all this is what always happens, and we're going to lose rights.
Right.
Because of people taking advantage of it and going overboard, and it's going to come back and bite us as a people, the American people, in the ass, where we're going to lose rights on our free speech because of what they're doing.
Right.
Because they have to police it because of what they're doing. And it was no different than when they made me wear a damn seatbelt. So
Right.
I'm not hurting any. Well, you got to wear one. Well, now that right. You can say, well, that's dumb. You think that's right? It is my right whether I want to wear one or not. And then, like guys wanting to wear motorcycle helmets, it's probably a good idea. But,
Not me, brother.
But it should be your choice. You're not hurting anybody.
I agree. I totally agree.
I don't think it's going to hurt you to wear a helmet if you don't want to wear a helmet. You shouldn't be forced to wear a helmet. You shouldn't be forced to wear a seatbelt as far as that. Well, who do my helmet get hurt? You shouldn't be forced. And there's a lot of rules that they've made because people have went over. And this is going to be one of them. We're going to lose rights over this free speech thing, I'm telling you.
Probably.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no
usually
probably
how it
about
works.
it.
That's usually how it works.
And this is not weed. This is Dr. John's homemade pepper shake.
Sure.
For all you to think it's a good smoky weed. It is a good smoky weed, but it's hot pepper. I would not recommend rolling that and smoking it. What do you need? Computer went off?
My plug, yeah, computer.
So we're like 10 minutes in now. It's time for the rant. What was we going to rant about?
We're ranting about streaming services.
Oh, here's the rant. Streaming service. TV service. It sucks.
Horrible. It's all a scam to get you to buy another TV service.
Oh my God! And they, if you want to watch a certain football team or something, you got to be a member of like 3 services because they keep bouncing them around to different
Right.
ones, and you can't watch it on normal TV. And to all you advertisers that advertise on these football games, you got rocks in your head because if they put it on regular TV that was free, think of the amount of people that are going to see your commercial versus the people that are not, they're paying for it. Because I won't pay for their shit, and there's tons of people like me that won't pay. So you're not getting, they're lying to you about the viewership of your commercials. There's not as many people seeing your shit as you think there is. They're lying.
Right. Oh, I agree.
guarantee you they're flat ass lying. All these people, how many viewers we got?
And they're all in
bullshit.
cahoots. I don't care if you're on Prime, Hulu, Disney. It doesn't matter. They're all in the same. They're all in the same club. They want you to buy that other streaming services because next week the show or the game you want to watch is going to be on theirs and not theirs. So now you have $60 a month. You know, the whole streaming services used to be easy to get and had a lot of stuff available because they wanted
used to be cheap.
They wanted to get rid of the cable networks. Well, they pretty much did, and now they're just as expensive as the cable networks.
What happens here, Ed, it's like when propane. Okay, it's a terrible way to heat your house now, but when they wanted you to start using propane, propane, it's the best, and they made it really cheap. Sign up and and then when they got a gazillion people out there that all got propane hooked up to their house,
now it's $1.50.
now we're going to raise the price on you assholes, and you ain't nothing you can do about it, and you're stuck.
Oh yeah,
And they did that. They suckered everybody in with cheap price. Got a whole bunch of people on it,
And here's what
then
they get
raised the price.
And here's what they get you, John, is most of these streaming services, you have to have it automatically out of your checking service. So even if you're not watching this program anymore, they're still taking your damn money every month.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't even realize it till you've paid them a couple $100.
Yeah, and then you get it canceled or something if your subscriptions.
And it's not easy to cancel them.
No.
And they make it harder, very difficult to
I
cancel.
wanted
these
to watch the
programs.
Ohio State National Championship game on New Year's Eve that one time, and you couldn't watch it unless you bought one. And so I got they had a free subscription for trial for like 10 days. So you know what I did?
Paid for it for 4 months?
No. So I ordered it the day of the game, watched the game, got it the next day, and I canceled it. And I said, there you go. There's how you do it. So they did that to me again. And I wanted to watch the Ohio State game. I said, well, I'll just do the same thing. I'll just get me one of them services, free trials. They had 0. There was no free
trial.
trials for me. Because that's what everybody probably did.
Well, see, some of these things now have, you could buy like the basic package, like Sling TV.
Yeah, that's what I bought, Sling.
And then you could buy a day pass for like $6, $5-6 to watch for 24-hour period. You know what I mean? So
But you got to have, that's what they kept telling me, I had to have a TV provider.
right.
I couldn't get, like we was trying to get something, you don't have a TV provider. I was getting it, but matter of fact, we were watching it right up to the game started and it went, ping, and it clicked off. And I'm like, what the hell happened to the TV? Well, it said, you got to have a TV provider to watch any farther on this channel. I'm like, what do they mean? Well, I know what they mean. $29.99 or $39.99
Right.
or $59.99. Screw you.
That's after you've watched 8 minutes of the game and
All
it's
right,
end of the rant.
that's the end of the rant.
Screw you, streaming services.
So
we can't live without you.
Let's come on. We need to talk about property tax. He wants to start talking about property taxes. What's going on here, especially here in Ohio? We're gonna have a guest come on if I can get him here.
Who's that?
Devious Dan,
Devious
big
Dan.
fan.
Is he the one that did that for us?
Yes, sir.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Roberts. So I think we're trying to get Dan on. We're going to talk about property taxes here in the show.
Sounds
And I
good.
agree, because it's getting way out of hand. And I want to do some research, because I want to find out just how much money they're taking in property tax in the state of Ohio.
Oh, I'm
And then I
sure
want
it's
to
a
find
lot.
out where it's going.
Well, they say that property taxes help pay for your services, like your fire departments and your police departments and stuff like that. But in my opinion, I think all that stuff should be privately funded. It'd be a better
I think it's
service.
paying for people in offices in Columbus.
Well, then they'll tell you that that's part of your insurance too.
It's supposed to be for the schools, I thought, part of it. They take it for schools.
Yeah, well, so is the
Funding.
lottery. You know, there's.
Lottery don't pay shit.
It's just, I don't think any of them do, because now even the schools have levies and stuff where your property taxes are going up and up and
Well,
up.
schools usually add their levies to your property tax.
Right.
Except like here in Northwestern, it's an income tax.
Right. But they're raking in all kinds of money from the previous levy, you know what I mean? And then what about these families that don't even have kids in school anymore? Why should they be paying more money for school programs and stuff of that nature?
Well, I think when you retire.
It's
when
gonna
you
be
get
a good show.
You should, we'll get into it. We're going to have Dan come on and talk about it. So
Yeah.
he said if he could find a place. So you could find it, Dan. This is a formal invite. So you got to find it and come in on a Saturday. We'll
do
talk
it.
about this property tax deal. Anybody else wants to talk about something, call us, email us, whatever, we'll set you up, put you on our show. We don't care.
Yeah, we don't even care what you want to talk about. You can even come in here and tell us we're wrong about stuff.
Yeah, I'd love that. Get somebody to tell me I'm wrong.
We'll sit here and listen to it, and, I don't think you'll convince us otherwise, but we'll definitely give you your time.
Give you a chance, opportunity to tell us
Who
we're
knows,
wrong.
maybe they could convince us otherwise, but,
Some groundbreaking, something I didn't know. I don't know.
Right. Doubt it.
If
But
you're
you
gonna,
can
but if
try.
you're gonna try and do that, just come in here and yell at me, tell me how much Trump sucks and how much you hate him. You're not gonna convince me of shit.
We'll give you
I
all
need
the-
real, something real, not just I hate somebody.
We'll give you all the respect in the world and the time to prove your point, you know what I mean? But, I just, prove us wrong. Do it.
That's what we're gonna be Charlie Kirk's. Prove us wrong.
Well, at this point, I think we're all going to be Charlie. I remember last show we did, I said that they're not going to like the next guy that's going to take Charlie's spot. They're not going to
Who?
like Milo.
I don't know who Milo is.
You're going to know who Milo is.
Just so they Ben Shapiro.
He's oh no, he's not even he's an immigrant. He's an immigrant, and very very right wing, very smart fella. Look, just do some
We'll
research.
call Milo. We'll call Milo and we'll get him on.
Now, I'd love to have Milo on here. That'd be
What
awesome.
about that pillow guy? You said he was coming.
I haven't talked to him. Mike Lindell.
Yeah.
I'll have to email him, see if he wants
Get
to
him
come on.
over here. The pillow guy. He
Yeah.
wants to be on.
He's
our program.
another
We're gonna get
smart
some
guy.
big people on here pretty soon. You'll be going, damn! I can't believe they're getting these people to come see these two
Right.
screwballs.
Well, we're trying to get Smitty from Bikers for Truck come on, and there's a few
We
other.
got to go see him. He lives in Cincinnati. He can't
Right.
drive all the way up here.
And then Chris Dorr from Ohio Guns. I'd like to have him on here. Get him on here. Be pretty.
From
cool.
where?
He's the Ohio Gun Owners.
Okay.
He's got his own podcast and stuff.
Okay,
He's pretty
that's cool.
He's been responsible for like the stand. He's helped. I guess you could say lobbies for gun rights.
Email us or comment that you want a cup, and I'll send you one. I won't even charge you the shipping.
Trust it. Ask Melvin. He'll send it right to you.
Melvin, yours are coming this week. We're boxing them up, buddy. We got a slow processing department. It takes a while.
You'll get your cup though. Eventually, it will get there.
You're gonna get 3 of them, one each color for Melvin, because he's a big fan.
He's been waiting a minute.
Anything else?
Nah, I think we're good for today.
I think it's finally gonna rain here.
Well,
We haven't had rain for like 30 days.
Damn. That's why the leaves are changing so
The
fast.
leaves are
probably.
changing in September, which never happens here in Ohio. So
They're just dried out.
it
But-
is dry.
It is what it is. We're in a
Did we
drought.
cover anything really?
No, we never really do. We just kind of just get up here. I know we have our 3-minute rant, but I think our whole show is just a rant with a little break of rant about something else.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. My point is there, the same people that are crying about Jimmy Kimmel getting fired didn't speak up for Roseanne Barr or Gina Carrero or any of the people that were fired.
And you people need to
canceled.
wake up who the opposition is, or if you're you are the opposition, you need to look up what you're supporting because, I mean.
Same people that were advocating for the death of the president 5 years ago were having shit conniptions about the Confederate flag being at the fair. So it's like.
Whatever.
They're just so double standard, it's pathetic.
You got a gay pride flag there. I don't want one, but I'm not going to buy it. If do you want to buy it, go ahead.
Right. I don't care if you buy one. I won't have one.
No, I don't want one.
Nope.
I don't really want a Confederate flag either, though, so. What? There's no Confederate flag. Well, that's Freebird, the movie, Leonard Skinner, the Eagle, so.
Well, that Confederate flag is behind Ronnie Van Zant every show.
Well, whatever. That was him.
Well, it's just, it isn't what they think it is. We've had this discussion before. I think it's part of America. It's a battle flag.
Well, I did not hang that up because there was a Confederate flag imported on the Eagle. I just hung it up because somebody gave me the poster and it was framed and it looks cool. And I never give two thoughts about what the bird was. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm trying to say is that, but some liberal left whack come out, oh, you're a freaking hell, I didn't even realize that was the Confederate flag on that bird. And you're going to have a conniption fit, tell me I'm a racist, I'm a bigot, and I'm an asshole because I got a picture hanging up there, the bird's in a Confederate flag that I didn't even know pay attention, it was Confederate flag because it means nothing to me.
Right.
That way.
Exactly.
I don't look at it that way. And that's what people don't understand is I'm not looking at it the same way you're looking at it. Yes, Ed. Exactly. So, anyhow.
I haven't changed pens. I'm Little Ed the pen clicker.
I'm Little Ed too. Are you?
No.
I'm Little Ed.
I put my pen down.
I'm Dr. John.
We'll see you next week.
Go ahead and say Marco Polo again.
I'm not saying that. That's not what that means. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week. Hit it, John.
Oh, it's going to thunder.
Here we go with the music again.
What?
Man, we got to get us a tech back. There it is.
I don't know what I was going to say, but thanks for watching.
Ed and Dr. John at Gmail.
Have a good week. We'll see you next week.
Like, comment, share, blah, blah, blah.
Tight together, they're a force. A podcast